Happy Monday.
Wow, it's Monday. Oh my gosh. I'm losing like track of days here. I don't know what day I thought it was, but I totally forgot it was Monday.
Oh, it's crazy. So we are getting blood work done again. It's been 2 weeks since the last kidney function blood work. So that's
Crazy.
gonna take place in 5 minutes. And once again, this blood work is just to see where my levels are at. And this is gonna determine whether or not we're gonna place the catheter for the peritoneal dialysis sooner rather than later. They are thinking if these numbers haven't gone up at all or anything, that it's best to just go ahead and place the catheter. So that's what we're gonna do, and see how everything goes. And then we gotta go to the pharmacy out here in Manhattan and get my medications because it was called into the wrong one. And usually I use them for specialty meds, not for like my blood pressure meds and stuff. But if they overnight it, I won't get it till tomorrow and I may run out. But that's okay. You know, thank God we have time, and we're able to pick them up today. Rosario doesn't have to get back for work or anything. So quarantine has been absolutely horrible for the whole world, and just with COVID and everything.
And a blessing.
Exactly. It's a curse and it's a blessing. So it's you guys may be wondering why we say it's a blessing. Well, it's allowed people to spend more time with their families, to focus on the less like worldly things. And but
in our case, it's, I mean, obviously, you know, you guys know the blessing here. It's me being able to be with Jill and just all these appointments and not have to worry about a schedule for work and stuff.
Yeah, being able to attend whatever time that they're able to fit me in. Like, for instance, I'm having an issue with my eye. I see like this really large floater in my right eye, and I was just at the eye doctor 2 weeks ago and everything was better and I had no problems. But all of a sudden over the weekend this popped up, and so not sure what it is, like why it's happening, but we're gonna get it checked out on Wednesday, and they fit me in at 10 a.m. So I'm thankful we could take the appointment and have the opportunity, you know, to get things checked out. But of course we would rather COVID obviously not have happened at all. It's absolutely devastating and horrible.
But as they say, when life hands you lemons,
you gotta make lemonade. Right? Yeah, so anyway, that's what's going on. So we're gonna head into the appointment. We should be there in a couple of minutes, and we'll see you later. Heading up to get my temperature done, and then I'll go to the next floor. All right, guys, got my temperature done, and now I'm gonna go get the blood work. All right, guys, we got the blood. Time to leave. That was nice and quick, thank God. Well, we reached Walgreens, but there's no parking. So
Parking is terrible.
This is like a third time around.
You definitely can't have a car and live in Manhattan. I don't know.
No, we always knew that, but over here it's even tougher because
better off with a bike, an electric bike.
It literally says no parking,
right?
Like everywhere in this area. So.
Well, first time at Walgreens Specialty Pharmacy. Jill's right there.
So I usually order everything and have it shipped, but I wasn't gonna get here on time as I told you guys, so we made a stop over here on our way home. All right, guys, we got the meds, and now we're heading to Brooklyn.
Okay, guys, I had to film this. I saw this. Look, they're filming the new Spider-Man movie. Look at that. That's so freaking cool. I heard they were filming in Manhattan. Didn't think we'd be walking down, and it's funny because I was telling Jill, like, these alleyways are like what you see in movies and stuff and TV, and I guess they're using it.
What are you gonna ask?
Yeah. That is so fucking cool. Oops. Just Get it.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Walgreens and turn right onto Walgreens.
Wow, guys. Well, we just
got
to
see
watch
Spider-Man, but we also got to see a fight. Take place.
Yeah, two guys beating the crap out of each other on Canal Street.
He landed some solid punches. I gotta give him that.
The guy was on the ground in the middle of, literally in the middle of Canal Street with all this traffic over here. If you guys, I don't know if you guys could see. Anyway, that was kind of intense to watch. I mean, not that I've seen fights plenty of times, but the thing is, it's worse when you're driving and you gotta stop because they're literally on the ground in Canal Street beating the crap out of each other. Man, this world is just screwed up. People have gone crazy. This world is really messed up.
Well, we got to see Spider-Man in the making, though. That was pretty
They
cool.
needed Spider-Man's help.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
That would have been so funny if he would have just walked up on them and said, "Hey guys, stop!"
Yeah,
Spider-Man here.
And I'll be honest, I honestly didn't know. I was hoping they weren't going to pull a gun or something.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you. I was watching, and I'm like, we're going to be the poor freaking bystanders that get freaking shot. But thank God no guns were pulled. But then when I seen them on the ground rolling around, I'm like, they don't have guns because someone would have shot the other person already. They wouldn't be rolling on the ground.
They're bare-knuckling it.
Yeah. And you know what? With everything going on, I cannot blame the cops for not getting involved, really. The cops weren't even in the area. They were down the block, like the traffic cop.
But we've heard cops say that they're going to turn an eye on crime because, I mean, look, they have to basically watch their every move. If they do something or pull the trigger just for, feeling unsafe or whatever the case is in a split second, they got to worry about getting prosecuted and stuff. So don't be surprised if you see crime rise and cops just walk by.
Yeah, I kind of can't
That's what we're all asking
blame them. I'm not a fan of
police brutality.
Yeah, exactly.
But at the end of the day,
at the end of the day, these people have families and everything too, and
I think of this, like I was just thinking when you got the transplant call, you had to literally think of your choice within like 10 seconds. Imagine half a second when someone has a gun on you or a weapon or what you think is a weapon and you shoot because you want to go home to your family as a police officer. And you literally have half a second. And in that half a second, you think you're going to be able to process, oh, is that a real gun? Is that a fake gun? Is that a toy? Is it... No, you just see someone pointing a gun at you. And at the end of the day, you want to go home to your family.
Exactly.
So, whether it's a fake gun or not, you shouldn't have it. If, especially in front of a cop. I mean, you gotta have some common sense.
Yeah, that's just our opinion on things. Obviously, everybody is entitled to their opinion, and there's no right or wrong. It's just what you believe, Yeah. And so...
there isn't right or wrong.
There's a right or wrong, yes.
Everybody has their opinions.
Yes, but there's some people that are...
facts nowadays.
There's some people for the cops and not for the cops, and I understand both sides of everything.
Opinions are becoming facts.
But, and meanwhile, those two guys were still beating the shit out of each other, and the car that the guy jumped out of was still waiting, so there was more than one guy probably waiting to attack. I'm glad we got out of there. And with everybody beeping like crazy, they kind of went off to the side, and I'm pretty sure they're rolling around in the street again. So glad to be heading home soon, going to a more peaceful, quieter area. Even though it's New York City, it's more quieter where we live. Guys, we were getting a bit hungry, so we got some pizza. Delicious. Rosario got a pepperoni slice over there.
Yeah. Loving it.
Looks so good. And I already took my first bite. It's amazing. Yep. Guys, we are having so much fun so far on our first delivery in Brooklyn. We're in Rosario's old neighborhood, Carroll Gardens. It's really nice over here, so. But I'm gonna get off here and drop off the food to the person. All right, guys, so we finished doing some delivery, working for 2 hours.
Let me recap this.
We don't have much time because it's up on the right, so I was just gonna tell them where we're going.
Went to the doctor to get blood work. We went to her specialty pharmacy. We saw Spider-Man. Saw a bare knuckle fight. Came to Brooklyn and did some deliveries. Now we're gonna go have some cheesecake. I mean, come on.
Well, we're getting it to go. We're going to Junior's.
We're living the life over here. Just kidding.
I actually never had juniors all the years like living in New York. My entire life, never had it. So, but a lot of my friends used to have it and say it was delicious. It's right there, juniors.
Oh, wow.
Can't miss it. There it is. So I'm hoping that they're open because I'm looking forward to a piece of cheesecake and then we're gonna go get coffee from the coffee place we like. Oh yeah, guys, check this out. Delicious. Guys, we're gonna grab a piece of this little one over here. Right, guys, check it out. We got 3 of these.
3 of the little mini cheesecakes. Okay, we've obviously been New Yorkers our whole lives, and we've never had. Well, I've never. I don't know. Have you ever had?
I've never had. I may have tasted it like at my friend's house, but I never came here.
Let's just
for
say
it.
we never came to juniors and never had. I've never had personally, but anyways, yeah. 31 years, and this is my first time. So
it looks good. Let's see how it is. Here, it's the best New York cheesecake, so I'm hoping it's really good. Guys, there's a lot of footage for today's vlog. I was just thinking we have some good stuff in here. But we're going to enjoy the cheesecake.
First bite review. Tom, tom, tom. Is it? It's good?
Wow,
All
that's
right.
the best.
My turn.
I'm not giving it back. Open the other one.
Give it to me. All right, she's going to feed me a piece.
Let me get a real
Get my first reaction here.
small piece. That means I'm getting a big piece.
Give me a piece. Don't be cheap.
It's hard to grab. It doesn't fall. It's so fresh. All right, ready? It's a nice size piece, right? Oh, there you go. What are your thoughts?
Rich,
Best or what?
creamy. Wow.
And this is a creamy cheesecake. It's not a spongy
To be honest,
one.
just as good as I expected it to be from all the hype.
Yeah.
Really good. That's a good cheesecake.
Okay, guys, our final stop before we head home is to the chocolate room. They make really delicious chocolates, but we are gonna get a nice coffee to share. So here you guys could see the chocolate room, and he just ran in and was grabbing us a coffee. You guys haven't seen much of Jackson today, so my mother sent me a picture. She's hanging out with him, and I'll put it right after this clip. Guys, this is the best iced caramel latte around. It is so good.
For those of you who've been watching us for years now, you know the chocolate room is one of our favorite places to hit up in Brooklyn when we're here. Their caramel is like
it's homemade caramel. It's like fresh.
Taste.
It's not like sweet. It's more of a bitter homemade caramel, and then with the coffee.
When we first tasted the caramel, it was kind of like, oh, that's weird. Because we're thinking, you know, everybody's used to like commercial
sweet caramel. Yeah, like the
But this was like
the commercialized ones, and so. Guys, we were getting ready to head home, and I just thought of Mazzola Bakery. They have the best bread. Oh my gosh. So the lady that works here was standing at the corner, and she just closed up. But luckily the baker was still in there, and she said to ring the bell, and we got some bread. Ooh, how exciting. This is probably our favorite bakery for bread anywhere in New York.
But guys, I don't know if you can just see the texture on that. It's like so
their bread
solid.
is the best, literally.
Here, you try first.
I try first? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you could take the olive like so good.
Guys, so we got back home when we decided to do one more delivery for the night.
I'm so, honestly,
and that was worth it.
I'm so glad we got this delivery.
It was for 2 Red Bulls.
2 Red Bulls.
From halfway across the island where we live, which is probably about like 6 miles.
A $10 delivery, 2 Red Bulls. To these luxury apartments here.
Yeah, on
that
the
are like
water.
$4,000 a month or
that
whatever.
overlook Manhattan. Beautiful. We always saw pictures of them online. And years ago, we probably had the opportunity to buy one when they were cheaper, when they just started redoing them.
Yeah.
And
for 2 Red Bull guys.
We should have, but we didn't.
We had to like sign papers and like.
Yeah, we had to first. The gate had to let us in, and then we had to sign papers to get in there. And anyway, but that was worth it.
That was so worth it.
Now it's time to go home.
It was really fun.
Yeah, it was. It was honestly, it was nicer than a hotel, like a luxury hotel. It was really, really
makes
cool.
me want to live in there, but I can't afford it. Hey guys, so they're sleeping, Jackson and Jill. Look at him, he's so cute. He's snuggled up with mommy. And I'm gonna shut the light and everything, the TV light, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.